Give me your top 3 for MVP, and then also top 3 for Cy Young.
Oh man, like AL. I think you got to talk about you got to talk about Mike Trout. I know it's like how far down on the list is he going to go? There's no reason that he can't still be a guy. I know Alex Bregman's a name that's been thrown around. National League, why not Mookie Betts? Why not another guy on his team, Cody Bellinger? Why not a guy like Ronald Acuna Jr.? And that's somebody that I'm paying attention to, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Yeah, he's awesome.
I like him a lot. Cy Young, American League, again, Garrett Cole. That's a great place to start. I know Tyler Glasnow's name's been kicked around. I think there's a lot of growth that would have to occur for him to be a serious consideration. Then you got to go with guys who I think are like stalwarts in that area, which are Giolito, Bieber, MV Biebs. I mean, the dude who basically had the Cy Young locked up after his first start last year, just undressing people. NL, why not Walker Buehler? Holler at your boy. I think that dude is going to light some shit up this year, if I'm being frank.
And
and maybe Trevor Bauer.
Well, I mean, there's that's a dude that we're excited to see how that kind of pans out over a full season, right?
And Darvish who I think should have won the Cy Young last year for the Cubs, now on the Padres in a park that he should be like killing it in. So he's another guy.
Well, him and Snell, right? Both those dudes.
Yeah.
Like it's interesting too, because guys like that or situations like that, you wonder if there's a chance that those votes get taken from each other, or if they compete so well that they start to cancel each other out, which you hate to see, but you love to see what that body of work looks like. If you're a baseball fan at the end of award season, it might kind of break your heart because you're like, well, shit, I wanted that guy. But
so how does the fans returning impact the game? Because I think a lot of stadiums are going like 5,000, some are going 25%, some are going 50%. In a stadium like I think probably the Rangers are one of the most, right? They're 50% capacity now.
Yeah, Texas. I believe the Rangers are actually offering a fan experience where if you pay triple your price of season tickets, they'll let you play in the hip pocket of the player. Like you can everybody can be right there.
Who does that favor more? Does that favor the offense or the defense?
I'll say this, dude. It absolutely favors the home team, because in baseball, there's ebbs and flows, just like in football. You know, if your boy's got the rock, it's about getting behind him. And that energy is a little different than it is if it's a goal line stand, if you're in the red zone trying to make a stop. You know, those noises change. Same for baseball. And this is what you're going to see now, like the Astros tour that happened last year.
Yeah.
It's going to be different this year, man. It's going to be different this year, because I don't care that it's 5,000, 10,000 fans, whatever. They're going to hear it, and they didn't hear it last year. And I hate to even bring that up or for it to be a thing, but that's what we talk about is the fan experience. How does that change? And it's odd that my DMs are still to this day flooded, and getting more so in spring training, about people that are like, yo, I just can't wait to come to these Astros games. Yeah. I can't wait for this Astros series. They got
let off the hook last year. Yeah, you got to remind people.
Thank you for bringing that up. We need to do a better job as a podcast, and I think just as journalists in general in this conversation, of reminding people that the Astros did not get their tour last year. And if you go to attend an Astros game, it would be important to remind the players of the integrity of the game that we love, the game that we're custodians of, that we're charged with taking care of and ensuring the safety of for future generations. It would be important to remind players about the integrity that's necessary to play that game.
As a keeper of the game, PFT, it is your duty, my man. Yeah. It is your duty. It is our duty.
Give us a final question. Give us the Roback question. Use code AWL on roback.com for 20% off your first purchase. RHOBACK.com. And for you, Dallas, we have a Roback Performance Q-Zip that we will send to you. So we'll make sure that gets you. Roback.com. Use code AWL. All right, give us your World Series and your champion, and you can't use the A's.
Oh, man. Can't use the A's?
Can't use the A's, but we'll say the A's are going to win the World Series. There, that's set. Now give us what would happen if the A's didn't win the World Series. Who would be in it and who would win it?
I think it's going to be the Dodgers again. And I mean, oh man, I don't know if I'm ready. See, we're doing our predictions. We're doing our predictions in a day and a half. So this is subject to change. I can't be held completely to this right now, but I believe the Dodgers are going to be there. I believe the White Sox are a team that is being strongly considered. I feel like if they can handle business in their division, I like, man, I just like how they're built.
All right, can you give me one tasty future? Just like on the outside looking in.
Ooh.
If everything goes right for this team, you could see them making a run.
Oh, I mean, like you would have to, like, I don't know how. Ooh.
Just
I mean, I think that would be the Padres.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they're fun to root for.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's a tasty future right there because they got to compete against those boys in blue, and they got to get past Atlanta if that's going to be a thing. And Atlanta was going to be the other tasty, but I feel like Slam Diego is a little tastier.
I just like saying Slam Diego. It's
very
cool.
All right, Dallas, thank you. Everyone go subscribe to Starting Nine. It is a fantastic baseball podcast. Baseball season is back. You'll see Dallas and hear from him all the time. Thank you, Dallas, and congrats again on that no-hitter, dude.
Appreciate you guys. I don't know what that. Thank you. Thank you. If you need something signed, I can get that to you. But I'm not a big no-hitter guy. I don't collect those. Those are
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, right.
Beat it.